The fire crackles softly in the darkness, its warmth a fragile shield as shadows flicker around you. Imagine a bridge, hundreds of cars, families, workers, suddenly falling into a river, lives snuffed out in seconds. That was August 1, 2007, on the I-35W bridge in Minneapolis, Minnesota, a collapse that killed 13 and shook a nation to its core. This isn't about vanishings or curses, it's real, forged in steel and human oversight, its embers still glowing in memory. Stay with me by the fire. This story will pull you in and leave you questioning everything long after the flames fade. It's a humid afternoon, August 1, 2007, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where the Mississippi River cuts through the city, its waters reflecting a bustling urban life. The I-35W bridge, a steel truss structure built in 1967, spans 1,907 feet, carrying 140,000 vehicles daily, commuters, truckers, families on their way home. At 6:05 p.m., the bridge is alive with traffic, its 8 lanes packed, the hum of engines a constant rhythm. Among them is 45-year-old construction worker Paul Erickson, driving his pickup, his toolbox rattling, his mind on dinner with his wife and 2 kids. Nearby, 32-year-old nurse Maria Gonzalez rushes to her shift, her sedan weaving through traffic, her thoughts on her newborn waiting at daycare. The bridge, though aging, is a lifeline, its steel beams painted green, its design a product of mid-century engineering, its maintenance a patchwork of repairs over 40 years. The Minnesota Department of Transportation, MNDOT, monitors it, their reports noting cracks and corrosion, but budget cuts delay fixes, their assurances vague, their oversight stretched thin. Engineers like 38-year-old Dr. Susan Carter, a structural expert with MNDOT, raise concerns, load ratings dropping, gusset plates thinning, but her warnings are buried in paperwork, her voice lost in bureaucracy, the bridge creaking under the weight of time and traffic. At 6:05 p.m., the unthinkable happens. A section of the bridge, weakened by years of neglect, buckles under the strain of construction equipment and rush-hour cars. The deck splits, steel groaning, concrete crumbling, the sound a deafening roar as 1,000 feet of roadway plunge 108 feet into the Mississippi. Paul's truck lurches, his scream cut short as he's thrown into the water, his toolbox sinking with him. Maria's car flips, her airbag deploying, her cries muffled by the chaos, her body trapped in the wreckage. Cars pile up, their horns blaring, the river swallowing metal and lives, the air filled with dust and despair. The aftermath is chaos. Emergency crews race to the scene, their sirens piercing the night, their boats navigating the debris-strewn water. Divers pull bodies from the river, 13 dead, including Paul, Maria, and a family of 4, their minivan crushed under tons of steel. Over 145 are injured, their screams echoing, their lives altered forever. The town watches, their faces pale, their hands trembling as they gather on the shore, their shock a heavy shroud. News helicopters circle, their lights cutting through the dusk, the nation tuning in, their disbelief growing as the scale of the tragedy unfolds. The investigation begins at dawn, the air thick with tension, the river still lapping at the wreckage. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, takes charge, their team of engineers combing through the rubble, their findings grim. The cause, undersized gusset plates, corroded and overloaded, a failure ignored for decades. Susan, haunted, reviews her old reports, her guilt a quiet ache, her warnings unheeded, her name now tied to the collapse. The public demands answers, their anger simmering, their trust in infrastructure shaken, the bridges fall a symbol of neglect they can't ignore. The blame game starts. MNDOT faces scrutiny, their maintenance records exposed, $100 million in deferred repairs, their budget slashed by state cuts, their priorities questioned. Governor Tim Pawlenty, 46, defends the state, his voice firm but strained, his administration under fire. Contractors who worked on the bridge are investigated, their shoddy repairs adding to the failure, their silence a shield. The families of the victims, Paul's widow, 43-year-old Linda Erickson, and Maria's parents, 60-year-old Carlos and Elena Gonzalez, grieve, their loss a raw wound, their questions unanswered, their pain fueling a growing outrage. The hearings begin in October 2007, the Minneapolis Convention Center packed, the air heavy with emotion. The NTSB presents its report, Design Flaws from 1967, compounded by years of overloading, the gusset plate's a ticking time bomb. Susan testifies, her voice low, her eyes downcast, admitting her warnings were ignored, her regret palpable. MNDOT officials deflect, their excuses weak, their accountability evasive. The families speak, Linda's words break as she describes Paul's last call, Carlos's hands shake as he demands justice, their grief a mirror to the nation's, the room silent with their pain. The pressure mounts. The state legislature convenes, their debates heated, their promises rushed. In November 2007, they allocate $250 million for bridge inspections statewide, their urgency a response to public outcry, their fear of another collapse driving action. The federal government steps in, passing the Highway Bridge Program, $1 billion for repairs, their commitment a belated acknowledgement. But the cost is human, 13 lives, 145 injuries, a community scarred, the bridge's memory a weight they can't shake, the fire of their anger still burning. The legal battles follow. Lawsuits target MNDOT, the contractors, even the bridge's designers, their arguments complex, their stakes high. In 2009, a settlement reaches $52 million, split among victims' families, but the money feels hollow. Linda uses it to raise her kids, her home a shrine to Paul, her smile gone. Maria's parents fund a scholarship, their tears falling as they honor her, their loss a constant companion. The new I-35W bridge opens in 2008, its steel gleaming, its design improved, but the old site remains a ghost, its pilings still visible, a silent testament to that day. The impact lingers. Engineers nationwide re-evaluate bridges, their inspections intensifying, their awareness heightened. Susan leaves MNDOT, her career ended, working quietly as a consultant, her guilt a shadow. Canton holds an annual memorial, its riverbank lined with flowers, its silence heavy with memory, the community united in grief but divided by blame. The collapse becomes a case study, taught in engineering schools, its lesson stark, its warning clear, neglect has a price. The story doesn't fade. In 2011, a documentary by filmmaker 42-year-old David Klein airs, featuring Linda, Carlos, and Susan, their voices raw with memory. The film wins awards, sparking debates on infrastructure, its reach extending beyond Minnesota, the I-35W collapse a symbol of systemic failure. The families form a support group, their meetings a place of healing, their bond forged in loss, their strength a quiet defiance. Think about that. It's a still night, and you're by the fire, feeling the weight of a bridge that fell because no one listened. The lives lost in 2007, Paul, Maria, the others, cry out from the wreckage, their trust betrayed by neglect. The new bridge stands, but the old site whispers their names, a reminder of what was ignored. If you're in Minnesota, stand by that river. You might feel their echo. Comment if this story hit you. Subscribe for more By the Fire. This truth still burns.